What's up, Scorpio? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placement. I was getting something about you're on a mission. Now, whether you realize this or this is just news to you, but you're on a mission. Maybe you're looking for something. You could be researching something as well. I was also hearing Marathon Man. So you guys could be training for a marathon as well. Like if you like doing that stuff. Also, too, I was hearing like Iron Man. So maybe you like that movie, or maybe you're doing an Iron Man. But I do feel like you guys are physically active at this time. All right, you guys start off with the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups to the Knight of Cups. At the bottom, you have the Page of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at you, to the Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini here. Okay. I mean, it's no surprise to me. Scorpio just attracts money, right? And if you're not attracting money, then you need to look at the blockages that you have that are surrounding those particular houses and where your placements are so that you can start to kind of benefit from that energy. But Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Lovers. I feel like there's some sort of reconciliation here. I know that none of these really say, like, hold that kind of energy, but that's just what I'm picking up on, okay? So that could just be a side note. With that Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, I feel like this is slowly but surely energy, okay? So this is like if you have, you started off a business idea, you know, it started in your mind, and then you wrote it down, and then you worked on it, and then you finally, you know, put it into action, and then you start to see the fruits of your labor in that regard. So I do feel like if you guys are currently contemplating starting something, now would be the time, because I feel like you're going to be not only given a kind of like intuitive guidance on how to make this happen, but I feel like resources are going to start to come to you so that you can manifest this, okay? So I do feel like if you guys are currently looking to manifest something more, like I said, financial, right? Like there it is. There's that whole message I was picking up on with that. But I do feel like whatever this is, it's like you guys are going to love whatever it is that you're manifesting, because I do feel that it brings you in more money. But again, like that money, it's not even about the money. It's about what that money brings for you. So maybe this is like trying to save for a house. Maybe you're going to have to figure out and budget and, you know, get a little bit of a plan going in order to manifest that. But something little turns into something big. So it just reminds me of planting a seed and then watering that seed and watching over it and making sure that, you know, everything is growing accordingly. So that's what the message is there for that. You do have the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like in the next 48, everything looks good for you guys, okay? I feel like your finances are in order. I feel like you have plenty. Whatever it is that you need, you have it. You guys could be going out. I feel like you guys could be dressing up. You could be going to a wedding. You could be going to some sort of event. This could even be work related, okay? I do feel like you're pulling out all the stops. You could also just be doing this for yourself. I do feel like you guys are, or maybe you're going out on a date, or you're just dressing up really nicely to run your errands, okay? But I do feel like things are going to be moving swimmingly here in the next 48 when it comes to, I'm hearing, to your purchases. So you guys probably just have extra money here that's coming in, or that has come in, and you'll probably just be going on a little bit of a shopping spree. And even if you're not, this just feels like you had the money to go and buy the things that you need, and then, you know, you're going to be able to afford the Starbucks and not have to worry about it. You can go take yourself out to lunch, that type of energy, okay? So I do feel like you guys are going to be alone in the next 48. Like within those 2 days, it's just you taking yourself out, or maybe you need to, okay? Give yourself some appreciation is what I'm hearing. Four of Pentacles as well here. I do feel like you guys have been doing really good about saving your money. With the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles, it's like you guys are in a good position right now. And if you're not, you can be. Okay, there's something here about changing the way that you go about your finances, how you're spending. Maybe you need to save a little bit more. Like you don't necessarily have to go and starve or do anything drastic, but it's like, would that extra $20 be better in your savings versus like in your pocket to burn? You know what I mean? A 20 goes so quickly. So that's what I'm really picking up on. So I feel that you guys are feeling really resourceful in the next 48. I do feel like you guys need to prioritize something, or you need to go down a list of priorities here. Some of you guys are going to be fixing up the house. Some of you guys are going to be organizing something. You could be organizing a business, maybe a business plan. Some of you guys would do good as well to be out in nature. I'm just paying attention to the trees there. Okay, so whatever this is like, I feel like you guys are definitely going to be kind of in your own world is what it feels like. It's like you've got your own set of chores, your own set of errands, your own set of whatever. So I feel like I'm just getting more like lone wolf energy. Okay. Nine of Cups here. You could be going out drinking, celebrating. Like I said, like you have the Nine of Cups here, and then she's got that martini glass in her hand. Okay, so I do feel like you guys could be going out. You could be celebrating. You could just be taking yourself out, right? Like I said, taking yourself out for a drink. Just something nice is what it feels like. This is like if you're married, your other half is out of town. So you're taking yourself out in place of taking them, okay? I do feel like you guys are focusing on wish fulfillment right now, especially because you feel so abundant, because you feel like very resourceful at this time. Okay, so because of that energy, it's like you're harnessing it and you're focusing on what it is that you want at this time. So I do feel like that's going to definitely be coming in for you. It says it's complicated at the top of this card here. So some of you guys are realizing that something isn't going to manifest right off the bat or in the next 48, right? But I do feel like if you guys are drinking, there's a little bit of a side message. If you are going drinking, try to mind your drinking, because I feel like you're going to make something more complicated than what it is. Okay, so I don't know what that's about, but someone needs to hear that. Yeah, everybody's got a drink in their hand. So either your emotions come like spewing out in the next 48, which is why maybe tone down the drinking if that's not what you want. But I do feel like whatever this, because she has a cup too. So it's like everybody's cheersing. So again, you could be going out, you could be drinking, you could be, this could be about a congratulations to you guys. So I'll say it. So congratulations. I feel like some of you guys have achieved something, right? You saw something from the beginning stages. You saw it grow. You saw it prosper. And now it's like a big source of your financial stability. Maybe you sold the property, right? You bought a house, you fixed it up, you sold it. Same thing. Like maybe you're one of those people that likes to sell things, flip them somehow, and then sell them. Okay, so I do feel like things are going really, really good when it comes not only to your money, but to your like emotional state as well. So I do feel like you guys feel like you're living in a dream for some of you, because I feel like things are going really well for you, okay? And then lastly, you have the Knight of Cups. Someone could be coming in as like wish fulfillment as well. Like someone could be professing how they feel about you, especially if you've been waiting for this confession. It feels like a confession. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. It's like this is something you want to hear from the person you want to hear it from. Now, if this isn't a love situation, this is like someone telling you, yes, you got approved. Yes, you can come and do this. Yes, I'm just hearing yes. Okay, so whatever this is, if you guys came with a question, the answer is yes. Okay, but figure it out. You have that Page of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles to the Lovers. So again, it's like whatever you want, it is possible. And I feel like right now you guys are feeling very resourceful, really good. And so now's the time to kind of hone in on that energy and just grow it. All right, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.